I wanted more face.
If you were the guest of the show, I couldn't.
I didn't have breasts.
You were the MC.
That's why I think there were like 4 hot chicks ahead.
I specifically went and saw you because of our Howard ties, and I knew that you. I only had one little 5-second deal. You were hosting the whole damn thing. I would have been a nervous wreck.
Yeah,
I would have been on Xanax.
So Greg, you actually saw Bubba in his astronaut suit that night. That big silver suit he was wearing.
Yeah, you look like P.T. Barnum.
What am I thinking? What was I thinking?
I tried to tell you.
It was a bad look.
Oh.
Was it double-breasted?
No, it was
triple-breasted.
You were double-breasted.
I'm double-breasted. It was a
the
single-breasted.
suit needed a couple more breasts.
Ladies and gentlemen, this new suit here is single-breasted, but if you're a little bit heavier, you can pull the double-breasted.
Don't you know big guys should wear, you got to think about slimming. Yeah.
I need to wear the blackest thing you got, man. No stripes.
It looked like a Steve Harvey reject suit.
It looked like. You know what it looked like? Remember when you were...
That's what you look like a pimp, like a Paul Harvey pimp.
You remember when you were a kid and you got that kind of popcorn that started out like this, and then after you popped it had that big tinfoil
Jiffy Pop, yeah.
I look like a big human Jiffy Pop. That's what I look like.
It was like you were proud of the weight you'd put on and you wanted everybody to see it. You were showcasing it.
Listen, America, I've gained 40 pounds since I started working for Howard. Let me show you.
It's like, in countries where they're really poor, having weight means you're prosperous.
You're rich and you're...
Yeah, you were showing how rich you were.
I was the Donald Trump of India. I was the Donald Trump of Cambodia.
By the way, who was the DJ? Honestly, just walk me through that again.
Spice, this was your
Why
deal,
was he
Spice.
here? And
DJ Ravi
bummed about that.
He wears that suit around the house.
He's got pajamas. He's got a flannel version of that as pajamas.
I should show Greg. I have it home. Hey, remember the Colonel Mustard suit?
Oh, how could I forget? I tried it on one time just for giggles.
I have it when I weighed 488 pounds.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You were 488?
Yeah. Oh, it's been a lifelong battle.
He had suits, I kid you not. All he was missing was the monocle, and he would have looked like an overweight Planters the Peanut Man. Because he used to have the cane, the top hat.
So I used to think I was black. I used to think I was black. Dion was a good friend of mine. Said, you look good in this suit. Let me tell you something, man. You fat, so you're laying heavy. So you need to put on layers, and suits make you look thin. So I went and I would spend
fat people need to put on layers.
Thousands of dollars.
$3,000 and $4,000 per suit.
No.
Yes, from a place called Bespoke Apparel out of Atlanta. This guy would fly down here.
Were you the only white guy involved in this clothing line?
Well, the guy that owned it was white, but all the other people were black. Yeah.
Even the owner didn't wear the clothing.
Yeah, you're fat when you're buying Fat Farm and all the black clothes.
But oddly enough, all the blacks that wore it were skinny, like Dion and Eric Red and all these guys. So he would come down here and get a hotel room, then have all these athletes and one fat DJ come and he'd measure you. And my waist, you want to hear this? I'm not lying to you. My waist at my fattest was 77 inches.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And that was undercutting the belly. The belly that hung over that waist.
The belly, I was over the belly. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't one of those fat guys.
Okay.
He had side fat. He didn't have, gut fat.
I appreciate the not the over the belly, over the belt.
I hate those goiter kind of guys that wear them underneath their bellies.
Yeah,
you got to put it over your belly.
Well, you know what it is? Then they think that their muffin top and their gunt is going to cover their camel toe.
Right. Because they think it's a numbers game because they can wear like a 42 under the belly, but it would be a 48 if you put it over your belly. But they can still go buy off the rack with a 42, but they put it under their belly gimmick, and then they got that muffin top wheel. It's a numbers game. Well,